There you go. I don't have any. Here we go. I can't hear anything from Bud. He must be muted.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Christ. So, what are you trying to tell me here, guys? I've been talking all this time and nobody heard a fucking thing I said. All right, Graham, come into our live station. Thank you, Graham. I gotta go though. Now I gotta. Stupid idiot. I can't believe I just did that, guys. Anyway, it was muted.
I
However,
you mean again?
again, right. First, let me say hi to everyone. Tonkin, welcome in. Upstate, my brother, good to see you. Everyone else is coming. Stevie Mal, thank you for coming in. This is just a quick update. Like I said, well, no, I didn't apparently. The foot is doing really well. They changed, and I know
Duh.
the foot is doing really, really well. They were happy about that. So the leg is they're working on the leg, but they moved me last night from the hospital at 2 o'clock in the morning into this
The morgue.
facility, right? Because they wanted me out of the hospital, and one of the reasons, and I'm just saying, if you have any loved ones going to the hospital, you should be a patient's advocate because
Don't be don't be a pain in the ass like Bud though.
yeah, pain in the asses. They got mad at me because I stuck
No
up for my
shit.
rights, and they took it out on me hardcore. It's the best conversation I've heard. Look at this guy.
All right,
Look at Bill.
it's my turn. Let me say hi. Hello, everybody. Bill, Tonkin, Graham. Let's see who else we got here. Upstate, Stevie Mao, Mao,
I
Taz.
did the whole mouth thing, and he didn't even hear it.
No one could hear anything. You weren't
No
saying
one could
orders.
hear shit. Yeah. So look at him. So what had happened was I went and had my stent operation, and because they had to dig out the femoral artery with like a rotor type thing. Um, they had to give me fentanyl to keep me completely docile and non-movable,
Immobile.
immobile. Yeah. Hey, Nova guy, good to see you. Well, because of that, of course, I dedicated and pissed on myself. But they were like, "That's gonna happen when you get back to the hospital. They will clean you up." So they took me by ambulance back to the hospital, which was
No big
about
shit.
maybe
They told him. No big shit.
it's no, yeah, no shit. So I showed up at the hospital because they're only a little ways down the road, and they were supposed to replace the broken bed that I was on. Now they had taken all the sheets off, but the bed was still there. The EMT guys couldn't wait, so they had to drop me off onto this bed and leave. They, of course, the nurses and them signed the paperwork and left, but they got busy again and they basically forgot about me. I passed out.
Or
I passed out, so I couldn't hit the buzzer and call them. By the time I came up conscious 13 hours later, they had left me the way I sat, causing massive problems for me, health issues. Well, I got mad about it.
well,
And the
yeah. I
more
mean,
they,
you're defecated and peed on yourself. You're full of germs from that.
and I
You
end
just
up
had
getting,
surgery. They're trying to keep you germ free because you just had surgery. You have open wounds. And hello, you don't need all the extra germs from those
no,
processes.
I end up getting a very bad rash, very bad bed sore, to the point where it's even worse. It was more painful than the actual foot that I went in for. And they started to get mad because I was upset. And so then begun, which I did not bring up, the retaliation from these people. Now, I won't go into great details what they did, but the one thing that really got me was I, Medi-Cal, the wound people here, my nurse particularly ordered a wound vac machine for me so I could accelerate the healing process. Well, on the way out the door, basically it takes a wound care specialist to cut the sponge and put it in you and tape it up and all that nonsense, take it out and do whatever. And they schedule these licensed people 3 days a week to do this. On the way out, the regular nurse in the building tried to remove the device from me. Literally tried to remove the device. It was, and no, that wasn't going to happen. But she was trying to remove this thing from me, which usually they give you morphine. This would be only the second time they've done it without any pain medicine, and then wanted to sit there and argue with me. Hey, Batman, nice to have you in. My point of all this was I'm not mad at the nurses for what has happened. I'm basically, I talked to a lot of them, and a lot of them are leaving the hospital because they're not being paid. They were given an incentive to stay during December, and that's going to be removed. So, as from what I can understand, a good lot of them will leave. And again, now this just adds to the already existing problem that I went through. They have way few nurses and way too many patients. People are coming in groves. I mean, literally, if the kid gets a sniffle, they bring him in just to be sure. And because they're doing this, it's crowding up the hospitals. And because the state hasn't, they, I guess, just need to claim it as a national emergency so they can get the military to send personnel in to help. But they're not doing that. So be careful.
You wouldn't want to do, common sense thing and,
Yeah.
take care of your citizens. No.
Yeah, we don't have time for rational thinking.
No. We're too busy directing the illegal immigrants where they're going to get to their hotel room and that we're providing. And,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was a nightmare. The more they tried to play the games, the more I, because I've got a mouth on me, but I was in the right. They didn't want to admit it, and then started the retaliation. One of the things they did was they started to give me a solid saline solution drip, which was not necessary because, matter of fact, you're not really supposed to do that when you have a person on water pills. The reason being, right? The reason being is if you were to do that, then the person would be peeing up a storm.
Diuretics cause you to pee like a racehorse every 2 hours. So
right,
why would you feed someone saline if you're trying to get the water out of their body?
yeah. So what they did was they kept that going, so that I constantly had to go to the restroom and constantly had to sit there and wait for them. They kept accidentally leaving the urine bottle all the way across the floor. I can't walk. I can't get out of bed. They pulled the chair back so that my stuff that I needed in there was just out of reach. Now, you can think to yourself that they didn't do that on purpose, but I'm sorry. There's just way too much crap going on. Luckily for me, unlike most people, I have friends in that hospital. A board member, which is always nice to have, the surgeon whose nurse comes and takes care of me, and yada yada. Now, as for the place I'm in, which is Springs, it is amazing. It really is. I mean, I'm gonna get physical therapy so that I can walk again after I'm able to walk. They're gonna work with me to do transfer and stuff. But like I said, these are all the things going on, so I'm doing actually better. I'm going to be here for a little while, probably anywhere from 6 weeks to 2 months. Possibly. It could go quicker, But I was talking, like I said, to KY, and I figured we'd come out and I'd go on Bud Grower and do another update because it's day one in this hospital, which I'll be able to get the therapy I need and stuff. And hopefully heal quicker and go home. Also, they're gonna be helping me look for a place to live. Me and my roommates, so that's also good. So things are actually perking up. I still do not have Cal Fresh, that kind of, which is funny because social services, Medi-Cal, and the caseworker are all meeting me Monday with my roommate. They are besides themselves with the fact that I don't have any food, which now I don't have to worry about the food. Okay, that's being taken care of by the stay here in this hospital. But they have a checklist of things if I get out of here in the next 3 to 4 weeks that I need to have. They were not happy with the living situation at all. They and I, you got to twist my arm. It's almost like they think that, oh fuck, I don't want you to help me out here. Just go ahead and let me stay where I am, because they wanted to see the pictures and stuff because they wanted to have wheelchair, hospital bed, all kind of different equipment. Um the wound vac and all that shit delivered to the house. And no, they saw those pictures and they're like, no, they don't, because there's no safe way for me to go down that path with anything. Because you just can't do it. Is I can't leave the house, go down in a wheelchair. And the other problem with bringing that bed into my house is I sit in a chair with wheels on it that actually KY got that for me. And I sit on that chair, and already the floorboards are starting to give way. I can show the pictures. The bed's 265 pounds because it's rotary, and I'm 200 plus pounds. So you're looking at about 400 and something pounds of weight sitting in that one area, which will most likely crush the floorboards through eventually and tip it over. And I don't want to be in that bed when that thing tips. So the irony is, like, just bringing a bed in that place may not be an option. So hopefully they'll be able to find another place.
Tonkin, you're bad.
I don't use it. That's the other thing. I don't actually highlight. Oh, you don't. I don't that fly horse. I don't. I don't. I don't actually have any problem with like I said, the rehabilitation, the stuff they want me to get. Like, guess what they told me? They told me to get one of those little mirrors.
Inspection mirror.
Yeah, I need one. She said. I'm like, yeah, I know. Because we'd already figured out. She goes, because the other foot could go the same way. Remember that as bad as the foot got, it spread within 2 days. Partially, like I said, I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie, going in that hospital for my foot was essential. I needed to do that to save the foot, but that wasn't the real danger. It turns out that my femoral artery was all blocked up, and I didn't have no idea of this. And if hadn't gone in, eventually it would have infected, and I would have lost the whole leg, which is why they're keeping me in there.
Lack of blood flow.
Exactly. Which is why that foot took off the way it did. There's no blood flow going to the foot. So, one of the other benefits of being in here is the massive amount of veterans who are actually in this hospital and in this facility here. So hopefully, me and KY will be in a mobile interview. We might not be able to actually film their faces, you know what I'm saying, because we're in the hospital. But I want to record them doing their own little stories and stuff, events that happened to them, and then put them up on a V for Vet show. So that's another idea now. Yeah. Anyone wants to come up, you can. I'm gonna stay on as long as stay on for a little while anyway. I'm not alone in this room. I share it with a roommate, so I gotta be a little bit observant how loud I get, because I do get loud.
Considerate, yes.
Yeah, I can. This is only fair. The guy's really cool too.
You could ask him to say hi to everyone too.
I'm not answering the phone, Tongan. Anyway, so
Tonkin, I can show you a picture of what she looks like.
You're a sick man.
She was bent over the bed helping him the other day. I got a picture of her.
Yep. Um, but I'm gonna be able to spend a lot more time working on, because they asked me they actually did ask, how it was going with V for Vets. A lot of the time, so you're gonna see a lot of new people on V for Vets. Hopefully, that's just what So I'm looking forward to that. These are nice people, and they're gonna support our channel. So yeah, so that's what right now is what's going on. I am actually in this nursing facility, and it's nice if I could just get out of the bed. Right now I can't. I'm unable to stand up, so I have to sit here, which is, it is what it is. Like I said, at least I maintain my foot and leg. I won't lose them. As long as I follow, my levels have been coming down and stuff. So we're not too worried about the diabetic levels. Those seem to be a little more or less under control at the moment. Which, what I'm doing is getting different recipes now that people use that are diabetics that are quick and stuff to make, so I can, when I do eventually get out of here or whatever, I can go buy the foods and start eating the proper food. Up until this point, it was like I'd get about 6 boxes of mac and cheese. I totally lazy, just make the mac and cheese over and over again or something, or get top ramens, or can't eat that way anymore.
No, all that salt is bad for you. It's heart killer to your heart, big time.
Yeah, it's like I said, I don't know exactly how long I've been sick. I have been sick with stomach problems the last couple days, which makes sense between the stress of being in that hospital and finally getting out though. So it's not quite the same. It's so nice here. I can't use all the stuff that's in here at KY, and I probably won't, be able to before I get out of here. The goal is for them is to rehabilitate me so that they know, I can walk. Also, the fact that that the infections are gone, and because they got me on a straight IV drip, and they're gonna leave me on these strips the entire time I'm here. So
I just checked. We're up to 340 on V for Vets.
that's awesome. Our goal, of course, is to get 500, so we can also use the community page. So looking forward to that. If we can get 500 subscribers,
160 more will get us there.
Exactly. Now, eventually, guys, unfortunately for me, the doctors are going to be coming. I don't know what time. I don't know what their schedules are. I know they have a nursing change at 7, so I don't know if they're going to come before. They're doing a new regimen of medicine for me because of what's going on. They're working on trying to figure my insulin. Right now, I'm on a long acting and sliding, which is what I want. That's what I want to
scale, yeah. Sliding scale.
Right. It's like, but I've been sick. The hospitals themselves they're just too overwhelming. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, my coffee, no. I want to lose my coffee. And the football, can I get? I'm sorry, no, I wasn't done actually. There, thank you. I'm good now. No. Yeah, so, and then I thought that, by the way, they end up having multiple orderings here, KY. You don't need to eat the general menu. You could actually, there's another menu. I don't know why that.
Every place has that. You have your regular menu, and then you have your alternate menu.
Well, I asked when I walked in, and I said, do you have a menu? And the night attendant, I guess is new, said no. They serve the same food.
That's baloney.
Well, it was. It turned out to be baloney. Because I ended up changing what they were having,
because
which
just about everybody will have some food they don't like, so they have alternates. They have grilled cheese, soup, a turkey sandwich, something like that that you can have in lieu of the main meal, whether it's chicken, pork chops, or whatever.
exactly. And they have some good food here. Don't get me wrong. You know, I Oh, hi, Leo. How you doing, brother? Thank you for stopping in. So, I'm not worried about that. I'm more concentrating on just keeping my levels low and possibly, with the exercise. And they got a great gym here, rehab gym.
Ooh, Mark Dennison's life. I think I'll talk to you later, bud.
All right. Yeah. No, I honestly, if you guys, he went live. That's where I thought Bell was at first. If you guys have not heard of Mark Dennison, you should give him a shot. A really good guy, and he plays the piano. He's out of England, and I mean,
Let him know that one of us sent you there. If you go there and you haven't been there before,
exactly.
or V for Vet send you, whatever.
Yeah, just tell him,
One of us, one of the three of us.
yeah, go in there and say that KY says you're a piece of crap and leave.
Yeah, yeah. He'll know better because I tip his hat
Yeah,
all the
he
time. So
did
yeah,
exactly. Tip that
he'll
hat.
know better than
Tip
that.
that. Tip that hat, right? But in case you guys decide you did want to go, which like I said, this is an update. Give him a shot, guys. That's his link
Yeah.
right there.
If you like keyboard music, he does. He is awesome on the keyboard.
It
Really,
really
really
is.
awesome.
It really is. It's kick back, quiet. It's that's me and Bell's hiding place. I've been going there for a while now. I know no one in there except for one person that went in there that we ended up. I can't remember who it was now. Lori Van Hoosier. That's who.
Oh, okay.
When I first got onto YouTube, she was subscribed to Mark, and he was under 1,000. And she'd come and said, "Hey guys, you got to go there and try this guy out, and so we can get him up to 1,000." And boom, there it is. It's he got his 1,000, and I've been going there ever since. My favorite part, of course, is the horse race, but I can't seem to get my horse to want to win. KY.
I don't know. The first time I went there, my horse won.
Yeah, I know that's beginner's luck.
Mine ran like a SOB.
I know like
Like his tail was on fire. I mean, he ran out. He was done, and everyone else was only had a third of the way. Man,
it is true. I watched that race.
I think the horse's number was 12.
No, 12A.
12, number 12. Yeah, he was number 12.
So, how you give a shout out to the Packers, guys? Everyone watching the NFL. KY's team is on their way to the Super
Hoorah,
Bowl.
hoorah.
Yes.
And we got 5 of our all pro stars back this week. They had been on injured reserve. David Bakhtiari, Randall Cobb, uh, Anderson. God, there's so many. Oh, but they released Kingsley Kiki, and then we got Zadarius Smith back, our defensive end, and just getting healthy at just the right time. Just getting healthy. Now I don't know if MVS will be back. He wasn't activated, so I'm assuming he may not be activated till next week. But he's on the verge. He's another good receiver. He showed his medal last year and was very well received and showed what he could do last year. But uh, several others have stepped up and taken his place, and it's looking good. It's looking very good.
Yeah. So, where are you going? Disneyland? Your team wins. I'm going to Disneyland.
They'll probably go to Disneyland. That's what they did the time before. They went to Disneyland. They all took their families if they had families, and they went to Disneyland.
Wow. Have fun. I don't go. Well, even if I had money, I wouldn't go.
Well,
Way too.
when you make the money that those guys make, you can afford to go to Disneyland. But
You guide it
the
where you want.
the average person can't afford to go there anymore.
No. Oh. Oh, Jesus. So, yeah.
Whitney Marcellus is the other one they picked up a month ago, 5 weeks ago. He's a 6 year veteran, and he was doing very well. But then he got hurt, injured slightly. He was been off for like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, but now he's back and he's good to go. He's inside linebacker and he's back and ready to go. So
there you go. You'll have your entire team out there.
98%. Like I said, Kingsley Kiki got hurt his knee, and so he will not be out there.
Okay.
So they released him yesterday. So it had to be no. They can't tell you why, of course, because it's the health. If it's a health reason, they just say that released him. They don't say why, but they said they released him. So
now, when you mean releasing from the roster until
from the
next year.
team, yeah, no, he's
Oh, the whole
released
team.
from the team. He's done. So apparently his injury was worse than people thought, and if they released him, that means he's done. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but
Wow.
the game's tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time. So it'd be 5 o'clock your time.
And who are you playing again?
49ers. And then this is the team that Aaron Rodgers grew up wanting to be on his entire life. Grew up a 49ers fan, lived there, and in the area in California because he's a Cali guy. And it's like Big Dog Mercedes Lewis is from Long Beach area. He's from East Long Beach and grew up a 49ers fan. And the people, they didn't take him. He fell to number 28 of the first round before he was picked by Baltimore Ravens, I believe it was. And same with Aaron Rodgers. He got picked at 27th or 28th. He fell. And they thought he would be the number one pick. And teams thought he was too arrogant. So they said, "Oh, we don't want. He's too much trouble. We aren't going to want him on our team." Well, that was good for the Packers, I'll tell you, because there's 27 and 26 and 27 managers could kick themselves in the ass right now for not having chose Aaron Rodgers when they had the opportunity.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad pass up.
In 33 years, the Packers have had two quarterbacks. Two quarterbacks.
Awesome.
And you think about some teams, some teams have had two quarterbacks or three quarterbacks in 1 year. Even this year, 2 or 3 quarterbacks in 1 year, and some as many as 5 in 1 year. So some teams have had 35 or 40 quarterbacks in the time that we've had 2 quarterbacks, and they're both going to be Hall of Fame. Aaron Rodgers is going to be Hall of Fame, 4-time MVP. Brett Favre's already in the Hall of Fame. Aaron Rodgers is surpassed another one of Brett's records last week and the week before. More to come if he plays again for the Packers next year. We'll see. But
hey, Commander Musovic just came in. Hello, Commander.
Welcome.
Well, well, like I said, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Not like I have anything else to do, to be honest with you. Um, oh, no.
In years past, we've lost because the defense had been so decimated by injuries. They were hard pressed to get 11 people to get out on the field, much less have 11 good people out there. They were hard pressed to get 11 people out. Like, for instance, when Clay Matthews last year, he was out there. He had an ankle and knee injury, left ankle, right knee. I mean, it's hard enough if one leg is hurt, but you got a bum knee on one leg and a bum ankle on the other, and then you're out there and you got to try to catch people and tackle them. Miserable. But
Well,
all they had is that or forfeit,
they're compensated.
Well, yeah, they're compensated, but the point is, you can't win a game when your team's like in that kind of condition.
Oh no,
So,
not if your entire team was that sick. Yeah.
oh, they were hurt. It's not that they were sick; they were hurt.
Well, you know what I meant.
The majority of the defense was banged up and hurt to the point where they couldn't operate effectively, and that's the reason they got beat those years. Last year too, same thing. They were so beat up in the end of the year, 49ers just walked all over them. And the 49ers were a better team last year. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, the Rams made it. But like I said, it's Clown World. Bengals made it. Well, I think their short-lived little exciting run's going to come to an end this week. I can't remember who they're playing. Who they playing, Keely? Okay, who they playing, Keely? Do you know?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Oh hell, that's what you know right off the top of your head.
No, I don't pay attention to other teams. No, all right. We've got the Bengals play the Titans.
There it
at
is.
4:30 tomorrow, and then the Packers. Okay, so that's 4:30. So it'd be 1:30 your time. The Bengals and the Titans.
Ooh.
And then at noon tomorrow your time, the Rams play the Buccaneers. Now that will be a good game. And then the late game for Sunday is at 3:30 your time. That'll be the Bills and the Chiefs. That too will be a good game.
Yeah. Well, Bills played the Chiefs. Chiefs kicked the shit out of the Bills. Bills were ahead 9-0, and then last time I checked, Chiefs were just demolishing them. 30
So
or
any
40.
given Sunday. You know what you did twice during the regular season doesn't always happen during the playoffs. I mean, look at we played Baltimore. No, we played Atlanta, and they kicked the crap out of us at home 2 weeks before the playoffs. We went down to Atlanta because we got a couple people back, and it made all the difference. We went down to Atlanta and just smacked the snot out of them. So it's all it takes is a couple of key people to change the way you plan and the way you operate. And so,
well, I agree with that statement because I give the Bengals new quarterback the kudos for getting the team to where they are.
Right.
Because I watched the entire team this season. That's why I quit. It is.
And the 8 teams that are playing right this weekend, I think are the 8 best teams in the league, to tell the truth. I really do. The Bengals, the Titans are always hard. Rams, Buccaneers, the Bills, the Chiefs, 49ers, and the Packers. I think those are the four best teams in the league. And that's why they got where they did because they were the most consistent, besides having the most wins. But they used their players to the best advantage and won. So it's going to be very exciting. Very exciting. I'm predicting it's going to be the Packers against the Buccaneers the following week. That's my prediction. I think the Buccaneers are going to beat the Rams because Brady is Brady, and he always finds a way. But we'll see. All we can do is wait and see. You never know. An errant throw or a tipped ball at the wrong time, and that's all it takes. And the people gave the Packers so little chance. Oh, you lost every one of your preseason. Preseason has nothing to do with the way you play the regular season. Nothing. And I mean, week 3 we beat the 49ers, and we weren't nearly as efficient. Week 5 we beat the Bengals. So we've seen them. We've already played them, already beat them both, and they're playing much better, much more efficient ball right now. The rookies that are playing are more learned and more efficient, and they're playing right now. So they're all good teams. There's nobody there that doesn't deserve to be there. We've seen some cases in the past where there were some weak teams because of a fluke got in there and they didn't deserve to be in. But then look at the game last week with the Cardinals got blown out. I mean, who saw that coming?
I'll be right back, okay? Yeah. I have water.
So Ginger's got the COVID. She said she's all congested. Her nose is running like a freight train. Every time she gets up, she has to blow her nose 3 or 4 Kleenexes. Slight fever, chills. I said, "You got the COVID." She said, "Oh, they told my doctor I'd die." I said, "Listen, you got the Omicron variant. It's the least. I don't know, not deadly. The least. It has the least number of symptoms and the mildest symptoms of all the 3. I mean, I had the flu when I was in my 20s, 30s, and I was sick in bed, and I just ached and fever and sweating and just felt like crap, for 3 or 4 days. But if this is what they're worried about, going to kill everybody, there's nothing to worry about, in my opinion. I had some breathing problems for a couple of days. I had a massive headache, slight fever, 2 or 3 degrees, chills, but not like flus I had 20 or 30 years ago. So, and every time it contacts another human, it mutates. So it's mutating itself out of existence. So I don't know what all this shots and vaccines are for, because every time it mutates, it's mutating itself out of existence. It's getting weaker and weaker. Just in 1 year, it's got the symptoms are a third of what they were with the first variant. So in 2 years, it's going to be almost nothing. It'll be milder than a cold. But it seems to be that the pervasive symptom is the congestion, breathing problems, runny nose, and a headache, along with a mild fever. Those seems to be the major symptoms. Ooh. Somebody dropped something? No. You haven't heard from our lawyer, have you, bud? Budgar, you sleeping? He's sleeping. Well, people, I don't know if you want to stay, because Bud's snarking. He's sound asleep. He conked out on us. He can't handle it no more. You're getting old, Bud. Getting old. Yeah. I'm a. Bud. Calling Bud.
Hey, QI.
I brought you back to life.
Yeah, you did. They came in and gave me some medicine to take. I was supposed to go. You keep. Can you hear?
I brought you back to life.
Yeah, you did. They came in and gave me some medicine to take. I'm getting an echo. Can you hear it? Is it still going? What the heck is that? Yeah, there you go. Well, Southern Comfort, what was that? Southern Cowgirl, welcome in. LT Man, it's good to see you. Can you guys hear me? Why am I getting a feedback? Southern Comfort, what was that? Southern Cowgirl, welcome in. I cannot get the feedback to stop. There. I think it finally stopped. Can you hear KY? KY? Okay, now you pulled the bud. He's got his mute on.
I was still hearing feedback. You got your mic turned up like super loud.
Really?
Oh wait, it's me. Never mind, it's me. Never mind.
Oh,
I must have leaned down my volume switch while I was calling him. I must have leaned down. It was all the way up to 80. That don't help any.
Oh.
Welcome, LT. Good to see you. Southern Cowgirl. Good to see you.
Yep, I'm live.
You're live but sleeping.
I'm gonna pass out. Yeah, I know. It's hard
That's
to
all right.
see.
That's all right.
Well, main thing is I wanted to come out and let everyone know how I was doing, and
How you
you
doing?
know,
That's right. That was the important thing.
coming from the hospital has just been exhausting. But I'm very good at care, and they spent today reviewing my case, um, going over the health issues that are required, what they need to do, and I'm looking good. They want to, of course, start the 5-day physical therapy, but you know. And no, I don't have COVID. They tested me 342,000 times.
No, it was
So
only
no.
198,000.
Oh, no, there's a no. I'm not.
They have to test you each time you transfer to a different
Right,
facility.
to and from. So I've been tested quite a bit. I'm COVID free. But like I said, I wasn't really worried about COVID. I'm more worried
No.
about, typhoid, which they're finding worse. That's kind of like making my hair stand on the back of my head. Now, so no, that's Bud doesn't have COVID.
No COVID.
I miss my friends and stuff. My roommate, of course, is going to be coming in with my doggy. I get to see my doggy, and I'm going to probably air that.
Okay.
The little doggy coming in to see, because it's gonna be nice. I miss Dutch. She's been sick. Really didn't think
She
she might
probably
have.
misses you too. So
That would be, I'm hoping that's not the case. She he said that we figure she ate something. So you guys got to remember, she's never been alone. And when we were gone, she had her brother Rusty, and Rusty passed away, and we spoil her because of her condition. So I watch her all day long. She doesn't get to just walk off and do whatever. And if she does walk off, I watch what she's doing, and I don't let her eat off the floor. Well, apparently now that I've been gone, there's no one to watch her during the day when my friend is at work. And she has been sick the last couple of days, so I'm a little bit concerned about that because there's not a thing I can do about it.
What if the 49ers win tomorrow? Fat chance of that.
Come on, dude. If I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you, KY. If your team gets ruled out for some reason, and the Bengals actually going to win, which just I'm just saying, guys, if that were to happen, then this has been a rigged season.
Yeah.
Because there's no way.
I mean, it could happen, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you'd be a nice kid.
Rams win. Upstate. You need to block his ass. Somebody time him out. Rams win. Yeah, okay. Somebody block his ass.
Get him out. Yeah, look at that. So Ice Cold is being held at gunpoint. God damn. I go away for a few days and Ice has a gun pulled on him. What the hell kind of shit's that?
Ice at gunpoint. Bucket Boy arrested again. Yeah, you heard that, right? The Bucket Boy?
Yeah, what? Do you know why he got arrested?
I don't know. I just got a call from No Name saying.
Does he even do lives anymore?
I hadn't seen one. I hadn't got any notice for a while.
Yeah,
He's been keeping a low profile.
That's what I thought. I thought he had left, though. Literally wasn't coming back on YouTube. Not for a long while. I didn't know if that was true or not. Well, I'm sounding like I'm in pain. It's hard for me to move.
Well, that's understandable considering, the surgery you've been through.
Actually, KY, do we confirm the change? DC Upstate was asking. Oh wait, yeah,
Confirm the
Madness.
change.
Yeah, Maddie Madness is still in prison.
Yes. Her next hearing is the 26th. But
Are we
her
her?
his it's hard to, okay. Maddie Madness is no longer Maddie Madness. Maddie Madness is now
Josh.
Sean
All right.
Langlois. So it's all actually Langlois because it's French. Langlois is pronounced Langlois. If you gonna pronounce it the way it's supposed to be pronounced, it's like Viola is not Viola, it's voila because that's the way you pronounce that letter combination in French. Viola, voila. So Lois is law, so it's Langlois. But
Yeah, good.
Sean is going to have a hearing, but they've again postponed the hearing for the second set of charges until March. And this is been going on like 8 months or 9 months. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But the good thing is that Sean is down to 187 pounds because of the fabulous prison food.
The quality meals that are fabulous. They appreciate it.
So I just spoke today earlier at about 11 o'clock. We spoke for 10 minutes, and that's where everything is at. So he's trying to find someone to bail him out for $2,500, but not having any luck.
Okay, well.
Yes, another Frenchie. Because actually, his father, French Canadian. His father, Bob, had no English speaking capabilities at all when they first met his mother. So, and then she spoke English but not French. So she learned some French, and he learned to speak English. Now he cannot remember his French because it's been 50 some years, and he hasn't spoken French since he moved to the States and married his wife in Connecticut, and then they moved to Florida. He hasn't spoken French, so he has not spoken, and he's basically lost his native language of French. He speaks just English now. So it's funny. But he's actually Canadian, another one of those Canadian syrup slippers.
Canadian,
syrup slippers, you know how that goes.
Syrup slippers.
Syrup slippers, yep.
Stupid moose riding maniacs like Bill. Yeah.
All right, update. Put your money where your mouth is. $10.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, the Rams, don't do it. You're gonna lose money upstate. Rams are gonna get their
No. I want the winner gets a Kringle of their choice.
Oh, you and your fucking Kringles. Jesus Christ.
I want a frozen tundra Kringle if the Packers win.
God damn. The psychotic fucks even have a Kringle that's a Packer Kringle.
Green, gold, and white. You bet.
Yeah.
Frozen tundra Kringle is called.
Damn. And what exactly is it made of?
Just a second. I'll tell you.
God, I just don't.
Not that I have their website on
Speed dial?
speed dial. Yeah.
No, of course not.
Let's see here.
Did you ever find out if those hand clips work? Because Ridian's coming Monday. He's gonna bring my
Hand clips.
the hand picker up thing that you sent me.
Oh, the grabbers.
The
They're
grabbers.
supposed to be there the 22nd to the 28th.
Oh, okay.
They shipped
Oh, God.
today. So
Oh, I don't know what Monday is.
20, today's the 21st. So tomorrow's 22nd, 23rd, 24th.
So Monday the 24th. Okay. Well, there's still a chance he's gonna bring my extension cord in. Don't need a heater in this place.
Don't say that too loud. You cannot use an extension cord.
Oh no, I got permission. You can use an extension cord.
Okay.
Yeah, you can bring even a heater in here. It's almost like a little They don't have a problem with that. I don't need one though. It's like I said, the extension cord is the only reason so that I have everything close to me rather than around the other side of the drawer. Because the only thing I got plugged in really is my computer. There's nothing else to actually plug in. I just do not feel well.
Okay, it's winter in Wisconsin. It means playoff season. Frozen tundra Kringle, cream cheese, frozen dark chocolate tundra sharks, decorated with a few sprinkles.
Say that again. Used Pringles.
Put me on the big screen.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Hang on.
Cream cheese with dark chocolate chunks running through it. And then, of course, green and gold sprinkles on top. So chocolate cream cheese with sprinkles. The frozen tundra Kringle.
Yeah, exactly. Not for diabetics.
Oh, definitely for diabetics. There's no calories today. Today only.
Today only.
So if you get it tomorrow, there's calories in it. Sorry.
Food porn bomb. Exactly, Duncan.
Food porn bomb.
Yeah.
Well, this is why you only eat them on special occasions. You can't have one a week. My God, you'd be 600 pounds.
God damn, you'd be dead. Well, if you're diabetic, you'd be dead. What are you talking about?
Would you ever see that show, 1,000-Pound Sisters?
I was gonna say KY. That's some retarded shit.
That is retarded shit. I'm sorry.
The 1 Ton Family. Have you seen that one?
No.
Yeah, it's 2 sisters and a brother, and they call themselves the 1 Tons. Are you
the three of them add up to 2,000 pounds?
More? Yeah, they just like massively. Whatever, dude. There's nothing funny about that shit.
And they drive a Volkswagen Beetle.
Shit. Dude, I'm sorry, but one of them got on a bike. It looked like what they had done is just shoved it in the crack of their ass, sat down, and pushed. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't. I have to watch this.
Wait, let me see what Tompkins has to say. I'm mad that Diva Vix never shared her Kringle.
Yes.
When she finally got it, she was on a sugar high for days. She said she was saving it for your trip. See?
Sure, but it won't be no good by the time they went on that trip. You knew she was lying.
No. She said she was going to have a little piece, and then she was going to save the majority of it for when they took their trip.
We already talked about saving a little. It don't work that way, dude. It's insidious. You take one bite, then you have to take a second one because you took one. You can't just have one bite. You have to test it. Next thing you know, you're on 3 and 4, and if you're going to have 3 and 4, you might as well go ahead and have another piece to round up the corner.
You're
there.
on the panel and it's saying, "Come and eat me."
Exactly.
It calls your name. It beckons you like the sirens.
Well, I like the. Does anyone I know KY knows, but does anyone know where the name Super Bowl came from? And I'll give you a hint. It was based on a Mattel toy. Anyone?
Now, I know where you said you heard that from.
Yeah, it's
But-
great because it's the whole thing is on. They did the entire special on it.
Right, the special on the documentary on it. Yeah.
Well, he went out. He thought it was the greatest invention ever, and he ended up buying like 30 of them, passing them out to each member of his team, or he's the owner, and he added that. And the toy was Super Ball, the ball that can bounce massively high.
Man, 50 feet. Sometimes we slam them in the street on the cement street because I think suckers can fly 50 feet in the air. Telephone poles were 42 and they'd go higher than a telephone pole. So yeah, we knew it was about 50 feet. They went up.
Yeah, that's just amazing. He liked it so much he put a Super Bowl. I thought that was funny. I never even knew that. I would never even guessed that. I had no idea. But however, like I said, it's so far things are going good. Right now, I'm not feeling too well. I don't know how much longer I can stay on because I am going to get violently sick here. I got to call the...
It's better if you get off before that happens. I don't think we need to hear you barfing.
No, you don't want to hear me get sick.
No.
I guess it's the medicine, but they got me on new medicine now, and I'm going to have to be on blood thinners and I don't know what they keep injecting me to keep any clots from forming in the stent until it's set in place. But
blood
that's
thinner.
what.
Blood thinner.
Yeah, there was something else though.
There is another blood thinner that they.
It's injected in your stomach, and I keep forgetting what it is.
It's cheap urine.
Sheep urine. Oh, baby. That's a topical too, Oh my God, it's got the funniest looking needle too. They use for it. I don't know why.
Now, aspirin thins your blood, so I'm surprised they don't have you taking 281 milligram aspirin.
Really? No, they do got me taking aspirin. I am on aspirin.
You are?
Yes, I am on aspirin.
Okay. And then
I do not eat my friend's Kringle. Shut up, Graham. Fucking guy texts me I eat his Kringle. That was not my fault. That was KY. Y'all know it was KY, but keep blaming Bud, man. Whatever. So, but I
that
do
was a perfect storm of problems that weekend where they switched the day and then the Kringles arrived. And you were supposed to give Graham his.
It just didn't work
Then they switched the day and it just didn't work out. And by magic, they evaporated overnight. I don't know how or why. They just,
People, this is, and I'm damn near laying vertical. I want you to see this. This is hilarious. This woman came on this show. I won't tell you the show. I'm not going to promote anybody's show. It wasn't a YouTube show, though. I can tell you that. And they're on a video conferencing call, and she's all by herself and shows up wearing a mask. But you just got to see it. And the host goes, "Well, you realize you're on a video chat. You don't need to have your mask on."
Yeah, because you can't get germs over through the video,
Through the video, dude. I mean, but that's all right. That's all right. She goes, "I'm always the precautious one, or the one that takes the chance or whatever risk."
She meant precocious.
Whatever. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to express to you the other stupidity of this one. This is quite possibly the dumbest female I have ever in my entire life seen.
No. I saw the one that had it pulled over her nose, but cut the mouth out.
No, you're right. I'm sorry, KY. I keep forgetting there is actually someone stupider than that. The band members for, what was it, UCLA?
Yeah.
No, I will not. Tonkin, shut the fuck up, dude. I not have that goddamn. Okay, let me tell you how KY set me up. First of all, he is a Kringle dealer. He flat is a
Pusher, not dealer, pusher.
Pusher, but you're a dealer too. I know on the side. You're actually the Kringle manufacturer. You're just lying. Trying to make out like you just happen to drop there and shit. You own that fucking place.
50% stock.
Just because for a good 20 years they survived just on KY and his Kringles. So no, it's ridiculous. Because he was out there and he had sent me one. And then, my brother Graham wanted one. And he says, okay, well, I'll send that one out too. And I said, why don't you send it to me? I was a joke. He took it like I meant send it to me and I'll get it to Graham, which was not which turns out it wasn't necessary.
Because we were talking about sending it, and you said, oh, just send it to me. So I said, okay.
I know. He took it the wrong way. I messed up.
He said, I'm going to see him tomorrow anyhow. The day after it arrives, I'm going to see him. I said, well, then you can just give him. And I suggested to him, I said, why don't you just take each of them, cut them in half, and then you can each have 2 flavors. And he thought that was a good idea.
I said after it was mailed and after Graham had already said, well, screw it. Well, there's nothing else I could do, and it was a good idea. It's just that, come on now. But didn't go out of his way to take Graham's.
Yeah,
Kringle.
they cut the Kringle, and then they had to clean the knife off and then paste it. Oh, this is pretty good stuff.
Shit, no, but the Sugar Rush was
the hook. The hook was set.
The hook was set, but I won't get one again. I don't care. It's just way too much.
Oh, they have custard-filled rolls, and they got cinnamon rolls, and they got all kind of good stuff.
Well, I want to get the coffee. Let's spend a coffee maker and make some coffee. Well, I'm not feeling well. If you want to stay on for a little while, I can try to come back, but I think what I'm going to have to do is end it.
You just wean yourself back on. As you try to do too much, you're just going to make it sick. So
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just don't feel good, and I'm going to literally pass out or throw up here in a sec. So again,
pass out, throw up all over him, slap.
Yeah. So again, thank you guys for coming, and I will have another update eventually, and then hopefully we'll have some interviews for you guys. I would like to take a while to say goodbye, but I can't. I'm just gonna have to drop, guys. And again, thank you for coming. KY, anything you'd like to say before I end the show and go?
No, just stay safe, be well, and we're trying to get some of these vets that he met interviews and bring them to you on V for Vets.
Yes.
Everybody stay safe, be well, go Pack, go.
Or go back.
Gotta get that in there. Had to get that in there.
Upstate's out there ramming up your ass.
Yeah.
Literally up your ass with the Rams. Okay, Guy Tonkin, really good to see you upstate. Of course, I love you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Bell, happy anniversary. I'm not quite sure what anniversary it is, but it's Bell's anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary, Bell.
Yeah, happy anniversary, hopefully.
Bell, send me a message when we get off.
Yeah, message him. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Good night, all.
But out.
Stay safe, be well.